Rod would claim to be the victim
NBA,
of constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized groping and touching of his. Rod was also forced by Diddy to work in his bathroom while Diddy walked around in his birthday suit and showered. As a straight Christian man, Rod was uncomfortable with Diddy's advances and expressed his discomfort to Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Coram.
Yeah,
She'd reply with,
I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way. I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way. Real SOS before you get your trust.
Hey, check it out, gang. Want to see more crazy moments from Redhanded TV? Follow me now on Twitch.com. Y'all already know what time it is. Hey, gang, check it out, shorty. Now, I told y'all, Diddy, your ass gonna be in trouble, man. This nigga 1090 Jake finna expose every secret. And you know he not playing, and you know what he say is true, and it's gonna be real, it's gonna be factual. And folks finna get it like 2, 3, 4, 5 million off this shit, folks. So, you know, I'm finna tune in on the story too. So, Diddy, it's finna be your ass, folks. Y'all already know, before we start today's video, make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all smash that subscribe button. And make sure y'all go head over to my gaming channel, Redhandedtv, right now. Head over to my family channel, Red and Aaron, right now. Go subscribe, go get some merch. Go to Redhandedtv right now. Make sure y'all go get some merch, man. New clothing line from Wifey coming out 15, 20, man, finna drop in. We finna go crazy, but we finna watch the Diddy freaky ass, man. I told y'all. It's up for his ass.
man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all. We're gonna be speaking on Diddy Do It, and the entire federal investigation and lawsuit going on right now.
Yeah, fans raided that crib, boy.
Tonight at 11, Sean Combs' luxury mansions across the country raided by Homeland Security agents, and 2 of its kids put in handcuffs.
Federal Homeland Security investigations.
Well, got
heavily armed and armored tactical teams, guns drawn, clearing room to room. A similar scene playing out in Diddy's homes more than 2,000 miles away on Miami's Star Island.
Diddy Do It has got to be the #1 question of 2024.
Yeah, he
as
did
the hardest
that shit,
lawsuit in hip hop.
Whatever they say he did that shit.
Fed raids, private jets, and the wildest parties have hip hop legend Diddy in the hot seat as the feds investigate.
They ain't gonna tell us off the rip what happened.
The rest of us
they gonna build their investigation.
Now y'all are in for an exciting ride because this case starts off with its own trigger warning, something I've never seen in my 5 years of covering legal work. But obviously we're gonna abide by YouTube guidelines, and I'll let y'all use your adult imagination to fill in the blanks. Rodney Jones, who's more commonly known as Lil Rod,
No Diddy,
is an award-winning Grammy nominee producer, artist, and instrumentalist from Chicago. He's also apparently Diddy's worst fucking nightmare, as he's airing everything out. According to his GoFundMe, Rod worked 1 year straight on Diddy's Love album, and apparently got fucked over on money, publishing shares, and royalties for the project.
Yeah, folks need
With
his
a
money.
goal of raising $50,000, Rod claims taking Diddy to trial could cost him up to $300,000, and every donation counts. Rod would claim for the last 6 months, him and his team try to resolve these issues.
Well, he should have knew that before he was going to take on Diddy.
Diddy's tactics were to stall communications, dry out his money,
and
leave Rod in a desperate state without any ground to hold up against the music mogul.
But you forgot one
The 105-page amended lawsuit would state Rod lived with Diddy for months,
and social
spending
media,
holidays, birthdays, and missing family events. He lived at Diddy's $40 million Los Angeles estate and $35 million Miami mansion. He'd also spend several weeks on a yacht rented by Diddy in the U.S. Virgin Islands. While living a superstar lifestyle doesn't sound so bad, Lil Rod would claim he witnessed, experienced, and endured many things that went far beyond his role as a producer. Diddy required Rod to record him constantly, and on several occasions took Rod's phone to record himself. As a result, Rod has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Diddy, his staff, and guests engaging in serious illegal activity.
Just been sitting back collecting.
He's exposing it all.
Yeah,
on September 12, 2022, there was an argument within a Los Angeles recording studio between Diddy, his son Justin, and a man named G, who was a friend of Justin. The argument moved from the studio and into a bathroom close to where Lil Rod was sitting. Rod was only 2 feet away when multiple gunshots rang out, causing Rod to fear for his life, believing he'd be shot next. When the bathroom door opened, Diddy and Justin walked out, while G laid on the floor in a fetal position, holding his stomach and bleeding out. A crowd was now standing around G, but nobody was helping him. So Rod ran over and began applying pressure while asking the crowd to call an ambulance. Rod would lift G to the ambulance as Diddy and Justin disappeared to another
They asked on the next flight.
Diddy would later give strict instructions to inform police he had nothing to do with the shooting, and force Rod to lie to police by telling them G was shot outside the studio in a drive-by. A news report would be included in the lawsuit stating one person was shot outside of a Hollywood recording studio around 3 a.m.
He shot that lady, even shot that nigga.
After stepping outside the studio. Lil Rod would claim to have several corroborated witnesses he spoke with anonymous.
You said he ain't no gangster, but he's doing gangster shit.
From Diddy. But they've allegedly agreed to speak on what they saw if subpoenaed to court. Meaning if the courts order them to come in, they'll answer the toughest question. Did he do it? Screenshots of the aftermath would be included in the paperwork, along with the screenshot of Diddy in the studio. And Rod would claim
y'all studio bathroom dirty as hell for having all that money.
And other workers within the studio, he is now severely traumatized. Rod would claim he now suffers from PTSD, severe anxiety, depression, and insomnia.
Look at his eyes.
But it wouldn't stop there. Lil Rod would also attempt to
look like he's seen some shit.
An Instagram message would come from the actual recording studio stating the shooting happened a half block away, was the result of a robbery, and G returned to the studio after being shot. TMZ would report the story told to cops that night was the victim was robbed at gunpoint by 2 individuals outside, one of which shot the victim. The lawsuit would highlight how strenuously secure the studio was, such as having to be buzzed in, identifying yourself to reception, being on a visitor's
list. So everybody in there is somebody know, and they supposed to be in there.
You'd have to pass reception, walk down a long hallway past 3 recording studios, turn left, pass a lounge, and finally reach the bathroom.
Mama called.
Being shot and left unable to walk, it sounds highly unlikely G would make it a half block back to the studio and all the way to the bathroom just to be carried out to an ambulance.
Passed up, folks.
So why hasn't anyone else spoke out?
Well,
apparently days before the shooting,
Diddy
sent the non-disclosure agreement to everyone.
How much money they try to give me? I'm not posing like that.
Lil Rod would allege they're in fear of being sued, and in small writing on the lawsuit, it would state they were unaware an NDA is voided when it comes to reporting crimes. Lil Rod didn't sign the NDA anyways. He's speaking out on a whole lot more. While living with Diddy, Lil Rod would claim to be a victim of constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized groping and touching of his. Rod was also forced by Diddy to work in his bathroom while Diddy walked around in his birthday suit and showered. As a straight Christian man, Rod was uncomfortable with Diddy's advances and expressed his discomfort to Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Coram. She'd reply with, Sean will be Sean. She'd also attempt to downplay what happened.
She know he do a lot of freaky shit.
And as Diddy's way of showing he likes you. Rod believes Diddy was trying to groom him into a relationship and into doing other things.
Come on, freaky boy.
Diddy knew Rod idolized Stevie J, so Diddy showed a video of who he claims was Stevie J doing the nasty with the white man. Rod believes
why
Diddy
would you show me
this
that if I
because if Stevie J can do it,
they
can do it. Maybe even together.
He
quote Diddy as saying, "This is normal practice in the music industry. Look, even Stevie J is doing it." Rod would also claim Diddy told him he did the nasty with a rapper and R&B singer.
He tried
Both
to trick
of their
you
names
into
would be
being gay.
redacted from the paperwork, but at the bottom of the
Oh,
page,
your son look
it would
just
state
like
the
you,
rappers
freaky boy.
from Philly and dated Nicki Minaj.
Let me shut up before they try to
R&B
shoot me
singer
next.
performed at the Super Bowl. This would damn near cause a social media shutdown as the internet filled in the
We
blanks.
got them bitches too, Diddy.
Lil Rod was
Phone
alleging that Diddy was claiming to have fucked Meek Mill and Usher.
Ow!
Diddy would then promise Rod he'd win a Grammy for producing.
But hold on. See, Lil Rod, I believe Lil Rod, folks. I ain't gonna say I believe fuck Meek Mill, but I believe all that gay shit happened, folks. All that shit happened, folks. He ain't got no reason to lie. Why folks gonna come out of nowhere lying, bro? We've been hearing this shit for years, Diddy be on that shit, but we finna get some motherfucking evidence, boy. And why your ass dressed up like a little devil? That's why I stopped it. Y'all niggas be dressing up as devils and then wondering why we say what we say. And then y'all say that we pushing the agenda. No. Y'all pushing the agenda, not the media, motherfucker. We just commenting on what the fuck y'all doing, folks.
Of the year if he got down with the get down. Fast forward to Thanksgiving in 2022, Rod was in Diddy's Miami mansion along with Young Miami and her female cousin.
She in it too.
Diddy was intoxicated, to say the
Freaky
least,
bitch.
and offering cocaine. But Rod
cocaine.
Nickelodeon
You
was
know that's the
kid
choice of drug.
but that marked one of the darkest chapters. These are 3
rejected it as he walked
Oh
into
fuck,
the
how
bathroom.
rich I get? I ain't doing
While
no
he was
coke.
in the bathroom,
Y'all
Young
crazy
Miami's
as hell.
cousin
Weed.
bursted in, dropping to her knees. Rod claimed he had to push her off him to leave the bathroom, but she just followed, undressing along the way as she attempted to straddle him in front of Diddy and staff. Rod
Young
thinks
Miami?
Diddy sent her to freakily assault him and provided pictures of her in the mansion.
Oh.
Rod would also name Young Miami, Jay.
He do that shit to catch y'all ass on camera so he can blackmail you motherfuckers. Oh, you little freaky hoe. Y'all all sex workers. Young Miami, you a hoe. You niggas is hoes. That's crazy. Y'all all in the... Oh, man.
And Daphne Joy, who were all paid to play on a monthly basis. 50 Cent would respond to the news about his baby mother on Instagram. Apparently, this wasn't the first time Diddy sent a hit, and Diddy was big on hiring girls to do what he asked. Rod would claim he'd be drugged, waking up next to Diddy and 2 girls Diddy paid to play. On another occasion, Diddy tried to get him to do coke, but would end up waiting a little later to do coke with Young Miami.
Close to you.
Diddy would send Rod to Miami's famous strip club, Booby Trap, to recruit girls while wearing a bad boy baseball hat. Diddy would then force him to have
send the
fun
bitches in,
with
then he try
to
come
maintain
in,
control over Rod, Diddy would promise him $250,000 for any instruments he wanted, ownership of a $20 million Miami home, and access to record label executives.
To do what? Be all
At
free.
times, Diddy would switch his approach, threatening Rod with violence, and at one point saying he'd eat Rod's face and kill his mother. On July 2nd, 2023, Diddy had a listening party at his California home.
Man, Diddy, you got me
Rod,
fucked up.
There was an R&B artist, Diddy's son Justin, and underage girls. Diddy had required Rod to recruit women he could pay to play with, and as several women came to the house, there were at least 5 girls under the age of 16 in the crowd. Diddy forced everyone to drink liquor laced with ecstasy, and when Rod attempted to leave, Diddy took his car keys, forcing him to stay. After consuming 4 laced shots of liquor, Rod fell asleep, waking up naked with a female next to him. So while Diddy allegedly threw himself and multiple women at Rod, Diddy would also allegedly try to hook up Rod with a famous actor. Rod would be introduced to Cuba Gooding Jr. while they were on a yacht. Video evidence would show Cuba began touching, groping, and fondling Rod's legs, inner thighs,
look at him. That's why Cuban be acting weird, folks.
Rod would claim he was extremely
much.
uncomfortable, but in a screenshot from the video, Rod appears to be smiling through it before allegedly pushing him away.
What you think?
Once again, Rod was fucking.
This Cuban good, folks. This Cuban good. Come on, man. You think that, man? You think the goddamn movie, man? Nigga punch in the air. We seen that movie. That's Cuban good, man. But that nigga weird. I always looked at him when he be on TV or in an interview. He be always wearing them freaky ass clothes Why this nigga ain't never got a shirt on underneath his button up, folks? Folks always showing his chest, he's sweating. He still got that same hair. Nigga, did you ever come out that road? Your hair ain't never changed, nigga. Oh, yeah, they got Cuban. They got my nigga Cuban, folks. He definitely one of the little freaky boys. Man, nigga, why you around fire, nigga? You want to be the devil so bad.
Talking up the vibe, so Diddy had him sit down while showing an arsenal of guns and bragging about the shootings he got away with.
Oh yeah,
this
kind of scared me.
Allegedly said he was responsible for the shooting in a New York nightclub with the rapper Shine. It was 2:55 a.m. on December 27, 1999. Shots rang out at Club New York.
Yeah, he did that shit, bro.
And 3 people were shot, while Diddy, J-Lo, and Shine were arrested after a gun was found in their car. Shine would end up being the only one charged and sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Damn.
It's been said Shine made a deal with the devil, taking the charge for Diddy, and Rod is now saying Jenny from the block is the one who carried the gun into the club and passed it to Diddy before he opened fire.
Hey, you go,
Cassie
Daddy.
would also claim in her lawsuit Diddy had her carry the gun in her purse
he did all
just to make her feel uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is. Rod was terrified, felt he couldn't tell Diddy no, and Diddy apparently made it clear his security Fahim Muhammad had the power to make people
disappear. Oh, phone now.
Rod, Diddy instructs his staff to
he did all this shit,
Muhammad
folks.
if the police in Miami or California pull them over. It was also Muhammad who spoke with LAPD, spinning the story to cover up the recording studio.
Nah, Diddy, we tell him
the
this
lawsuit
shit.
would state Christina is the Ghislaine Maxwell to Sean Combs' Jeffrey Epstein.
I don't know if y'all can see
Rod
that shit.
would
That shit
witness
say
Christina openly ordering staff to keep Diddy high off gummies and pills. She'd require all employees, from the butler to the chef to the housekeepers, to walk around with a black Prada bag or fanny pack filled with cocaine, GHB,
bitch, you ain't
ecstasy,
let me be a drug
marijuana gummies, and Tusi. She wanted Diddy's drug of choice available at all times whenever he asked for it. Now Tusi is pink cocaine mixed with ecstasy, and it's more popular in places like Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and Colombia. With Miami being in close proximity to the islands,
Diddy, you going
Tusi
down,
could find its way to Diddy's mansion. And according to Rod, Christina distributed the drug to Diddy's celebrity friends and women who came to party. This brings us to former basketball player Brendan Paul. Brendan would work as Diddy's drug mule, acquiring and distributing drugs and guns
this gonna be the guy you think gonna take the fall. But folks finna snitch on you.
In one incident, Brendan would forget to bring Tusi for Diddy, so Young Miami brought it on a private jet from Miami. Brendan would go viral after being arrested with cocaine during the federal raid of Diddy's homes. He's since bonded out of jail, but many are wondering now that he's facing prison and the federal investigation if he'll cooperate against Diddy. Rod would allege while living with Diddy, he discovered Diddy had secret cameras in every room of his house. It's believed Diddy has recordings of several celebrities, artists, music label executives, and athletes engaging in illegal activities at Diddy's parties. As with the case of Stevie J, Diddy has compromising footage of every person who's attended his freak-off parties.
He do.
Because
Diddy's smart. He think this shit a movie, folks.
Diddy believes he's above the law and untouchable.
You snitch, I'm dropping the tape.
Rod's lawsuit would go as far as laying out its own Rico allegations against Diddy, accusing him of being the enterprise.
He got them bitches hid somewhere. They gonna find them bitches.
Minors and drugs. Spiking liquor, recording with hidden cameras, and having an employed staff running the operation.
Damn,
the
Diddy, what is you running?
only seem worse as the feds have not only raided his homes and seized his security cameras, they're now issuing subpoenas to associates
they trying
and
to find
employees
it,
of
they gotta find
along
it,
with all flight logs from his private jet. Rod would also claim to witness
they might have struck too early though
with guns out of his own closet, but was purposely
y'all should have caught his ass when he threw it in the parties, raided that party, folks.
While much of this lawsuit may sound believable, it's important to remember these are all accusations coming from Rod, who had no accusations until being fucked over financially. There is no actual proof Meek Mill or Usher
but he telling this story too good, folks.
A male adult entertainer has come forward claiming it was him in the video and not Stevie J. While minors are alleged to have been at the party by Rod, it's unclear how Rod was the only one who knew the girls were
They
under
struck
the
too
exact
early.
age
They
of
should let him
16
get comfortable and
as
do them
stated.
parties again.
And while Rod accused
Left
Diddy
him
of
alone
forcing
for a
him to
little minute.
partake in parties,
Then jumped
Rod
out
would
on his ass.
consistently reap the benefits of living in multi-million-dollar homes, traveling on lavish trips,
I'm trying to tell
and
you.
waking up with naked women. With the feds fully investigating whatever's been kept
Man,
in
the
Diddy's
man
darkness
said he was scared
will
for
soon
his
be
life.
coming to
He
the
was getting
light,
bullied.
along with the answer to the question.
Some niggas can handle that
do
shit.
it.
Some niggas can't.
Now, if this lawsuit turns into a Rico, this is gonna be the freakiest Rico. They're gonna call this shit a Freako. My
Oh,
personal
phone now, it's
opinion,
already a Freako.
there was probably some wild shit going on.
It is,
But if
man.
you've ever been to Miami, you know there's a lot of women in Miami that's selling it.
Okay,
As
but
far
that's
as
different, folks.
trafficking goes, because you
That
know,
shit
the whole
happened
pimp
now
thing,
too.
They changed it up. First you were getting charged as a pimp, now you're getting charged with human trafficking. They changed the game, so a lot of what they're alleging is Diddy just paid females to show up and do things for his guests.
But
It's
that
not
ain't the
like
bad
Diddy was
part, bro.
Flying in females from
But he
different
being
countries
freaky
and taking girls from
behind it, though.
Mexico and hyping it up into a whole nother element. As far as I know, I mean, from what I'm reading, all it is they were going to booby trap, getting dancers to come over and get freaky at the
Yeah,
party.
that's
Now, you're not
alright.
supposed to spike anybody's drinks, but
Right,
if adults
right,
are there and they want to, whatever they want to do,
They can
they're
do that.
adults. That's
right.
on them.
That's on them.
As far as trafficking drugs, no, you cannot take pink cocaine from Miami and fly it to LA. But then again, I'm pretty sure.
But he can't be the one
amount will
buying
come
the
into
drugs
play
and got motherfuckers
when it
walking
comes
around
to
with fanny
trafficking.
packs with drugs.
As far as having
Either.
ammo on other people because he's got secret recordings,
I believe that.
in the state of Florida, it is a felony alone to record someone without their permission, without their knowledge of being recorded. So if he has all that, and the feds find all that coming from his Miami
He
home,
going down.
that in itself is a charge against him. Now
Okay,
keep in
so
mind,
he probably know that.
all
He
of
gonna
these
move that.
things are
He ain't
just
gonna have that shit nowhere they can
accusations
find it though.
by Rod. When it comes to Meek
Not
Mill,
like
when
that,
it comes
if
to
he's
Usher,
smart.
Stevie J, everything is just an accusation. It's the equivalent of me robbing someone, right? Let's say I make them piss themselves. They're super scared, whatever. They know I did it. When they go to the police, they could say I pissed myself. They could say whatever they want. They could make something completely up. The police are gonna write it down, and when you go look in the paperwork, that's what it's gonna say, that he said this. That doesn't mean that's what actually happened, but that's what he's alleging.
But
So Rod
that
is
I
alleging
believe
these
it
things,
happened.
and that does not mean these things happen. So
It
for
happened.
Meek and everyone else that's been catching shit about this, I'm sure they have the understanding. I highly doubt that they were doing these crazy things. I don't know. I might have a different opinion because I feel like right is right, wrong is wrong. And if you were with all the bullshit up until you got fucked over on money,
You should be in there with
it's
him,
like
folks.
you were partaking in it. But once you get fucked over,
Now you
now
wanna
I was
talk.
forced and I was this and I was that. But that's just my opinion.
But
That
maybe
might not
he,
be
like
true.
he
Maybe
said,
whatever he's
he was
saying
bullied into that
actually happened. And I guarantee you, the feds are gonna find out. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment
They
section.
may find
Did
out.
You go to a Diddy party?
Hell no, I'm not going to Diddy party.
Did he
And none
do
of
it?
y'all ass better go
It's
either.
1090 Jake.
I
I'm rocking
believe
with
he
y'all,
did
Y'all
it,
rocking
folks.
with me. So
I
that's
believe he did it, big folks. He did that shit, bro. Did he do it? Yeah, he did that shit. But like he said, folks, it's all a legend, man. Lil Rod, I believe Lil Rod. I believe him, man. I believe him. Now the feds gotta prove it, folks. Whether they prove it, we gonna be right here to watch it. You know they ain't done with his ass. But I believe they struck too early. They should have gave him a little time to get a little loose again, let him fly around, have fun some more, let this shit die down, and then when he throw it in them freaky ass parties, we gonna raid that bitch on phone. Now we gonna wait till he throw a Grammy party where all they ass, me and Jay-Z, we gonna bust that bitch freeze. We want all you niggas there, Khaled, all you motherfuckers, all you Mark Cuban, all you niggas. All you freaky ass millionaires, let them have fun. One last ball, we gonna bust in on their ass. Freeze! That's what y'all shoulda did. That's what I would've did if I was the captain. of the feds, folks. I feel like y'all struck too quick, man. Y'all trying to go get that shit too fast. And folks think, he ain't finna keep that shit close right now. He been in some shit, so he gonna hide all that shit, folks. He ain't got none of that shit around him, folks. And then y'all struck, he really ain't finna do that shit no more. Look at him all looking nervous when he out. He know he did some shit, folks. They coming. You know they gonna keep shaking this tree, boy. They finna watch you forever now. And they gonna find something for one of these days. But they should let you have a little fun and get a little comfortable. That's just me. But y'all already know, man. Comment down below would y'all go to a Diddy party. Or comment how y'all feel about this Diddy shit, man. Y'all already know it's your boy Redhandedtv. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if y'all got to the end, man. Make sure y'all go over to my gaming channel, Redhandedtv. Make sure y'all go to me and Wifey channel, hit that subscribe button, Red and Aaron. Make sure y'all turn on notification bells, man. And we out of here, man. I love y'all, folks. Yeah. One more from Redhandedtv. Head over to redhandedtv.com now for all exclusive merch. Also, make sure to follow me on all social media platforms to stay updated with all new content. And don't forget to download my new mixtape, Red Tape, on all musical platforms now.